What is up, everyone? It's the Pickleball Dad here with another DUPR rated match. Couple of things to note. One, I'm trying out the 11624 Pegasus Alpha Pro Power. Wow, that's a mouthful. Two, it is gorgeous outside. The fall weather is coming into play, and I am just loving it. With that in mind, let's get into the game. So today we have a match of me and Ron on the far court. And on the near court, you have Walt and Julius. And on that serve, get a little jitters out as we move in 1-0-2. Beautiful drive by me to win us the point. And you'll see as we get into the game, we take a pretty early lead. So right now it's 0-2. Again, I'm going to be focused on trying to keep those soft hands, being able to reset, drop, dink. All of those things are focus areas for me as I have been trying to keep soft hands front of mind. Really nice poach by Ron. And we take over 3-0-2.
Please like and subscribe, or my daddy will lose this next point. You clearly didn't like and subscribe.
Nice put away by Walt. And another really good drive by Walt there. You'll notice over the course of the game, I think our points just lasted a lot longer than previous videos, and high caliber play is always nice, but we still have those unforced errors as you saw there. My preference really is to drive the third shot, but I also want to be able to drop the third and fifth. You can see the early start of this game, just a lot of unforced errors by Julius and Walt. And there's one by me. In a previous episode, you'll remember that was one thing I also want to be working on in general, is taking those shots out of the air and being able to place them well. I feel like that's a really tough thing to take advantage of. So right now it's 2-6, and you can see they're starting to rally. Now this is a new camera positioning. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's a little bit difficult to see parts of the court. Be interested if any of you have a preference between the more bird's eye view that I've done in the past and this one, which is more of on the court. You can see they just pushed us back, kept us going. And it's 6-3-2. Pop that one up. Ron's able to get it, but then Julius puts it away. Good drive by Walt, but Ron is able to keep him back enough. All right, so now we're 4-6-2. They're starting to mount a comeback, and we take over the serve. That one was just a little bit low. Really should have considered a drop there. And that is a momentum killer as we give the serve back. 4-6-1. A little bit of miscommunication. I really want to start taking those shots with my forehand. I default a lot of times to the backhand when I need to bring some of that power to be able to not chicken wing as often. Good deep return, and Julius just wasn't expecting it. Okay, drive my third, followed by a drop on my fifth, and that's exactly what I'm hoping for. A little bit high, but I keep it in play. And I saw a high one that I counter back, or I hit sped up over to Julius, and we end up taking the point. Drive on the third, drop on the fifth, and unfortunately, just couldn't keep that one over the net. I'm still working on that backhand where I sort of curve it in the shape, and you can see I've not completely gotten rid of it. It was a close ball, but it stays in. Julius just has a ton of power on those shots. As long as he keeps it in, it's going to be really tough to actually get it back. And you'll notice here, Ron really does love to hit those lobs. So you can look for him to take advantage of that in the future. Beautiful drive by Julius. It does clip the net as well, so it was really hard to get a handle on. All right, 8-6-1. That one's just way too high. And Julius, again, if you give him something high, he's just going to put it away. We move in, but Ron just shuffling his feet as he tries to keep that in play. And it goes out. That one I think was actually going wide, but Ron just couldn't help himself. Way to keep him back by Ron. I do the same. Little put away, but Walt keeps it in. Here we're just trying to keep him back as best we can. And unfortunately Walt's unable to take advantage there and get it over the net. So that's a side out, 8-7-1. Really good spot by Julius. I think I am becoming a little bit predictable with my third shot drive, so I might need to switch that up from time to time. And again, Julius just brings that power where if you give it to him high, he's going to put it away a good majority of the time. It's great to play with someone like that because it keeps you honest, keeps you hitting the ball nice and low over the net because you know you have to. And there's Ron's patented lob shot. Works out really well for him here. Not that time, unfortunately. Really good rally, though. We had a ton of dinking rallies over the course of this match, so I was really proud of us for that. Ooh, Ron just hits it right into the net. All right, 8-10-1. They're on game point. Our serve. Really good hands by Julius, but unfortunately just can't keep it in. 9-10. Oh, and some miscommunication on their side. Ties the game at 10. Can we put him away? Oh, and Ron goes for the poach, but it just goes right into the net. And then my return of serve goes out. 11-10. Really nice by Julius to put away the game. And the final score, 12-10. Let's head into game 2. And you can see we're able to actually make our way into the kitchen. This was really a struggle that I had the last game. and I speed up down the middle. Walt is unable to handle it. And there it is. The my plan was going exactly according to plan with the third shot drive, fifth shot drop, but unfortunately that shot by Ron just was not going to do it. Now, I think when those are as low as they are to my side and as short as it was, I really needed to just drop that, and it's a habit that I'm trying to change for me personally. I just default to driving it on the third, and that's a situation where I really need to drop it. And again, my plan is going pretty well as I'm making a good amount of my drops into the net. I'm wondering if it is partially the wide body paddle that I've been testing. But either way, I was really impressed by the Pegasus. I had a lot of fun trying it out. I think that one was going long by me, but thankfully they hit it and returned it wide, or long. So we are up 8-1, and Ron has a case of the hit it into the nets, unfortunately. What a spot. I think Ron knew there that Walt was looking to cover middle. Didn't need much power, just redirected it to the line and was able to capitalize. High IQ play. Makes it happen again. I like that spot that he's picking. And he was just on fire in the second game. Oh, and Ron unable to capitalize, but that's exactly what we want. Put him in that situation. A little bit of miscommunication, but thankfully we don't pay for it. Just like that, it's 9-3. Julius rips a drive. Very nice. That's another bad habit of mine. I really need to slow down if I'm off balance out to the left. And they're just picking up momentum here. Their play style was very aggressive, and so we knew that they could easily get back into these games. And we take over the serve. I believe it's 9-6 at this point. And now on game point. A couple of good resets by me, but unfortunately, Julius with his power Really hard to get it back to a neutral spot in that point. Back to game point. And into the net. So we end up taking that second game. 11-6. So let's get into the rubber match. Couple powerful shots there as they take the first point. And I was able to keep an eye on that one and let it sail out. I had a really good drop there, but Walt was able to get to it, and Ron, with his patented drop, keeps us in the point. We get into a little dinking rally, speed up down the middle, and I think Julius was waiting for that one. He counters right into the open space, and they win the point. These are the sort of advanced tactics that I don't get to run into all that often, and so it's great to play with higher level players because you get the opportunity to actually work on your strategy when you're all neutral at the kitchen. We held our own though, as you can see there. Just like that, it's 4-1. Really nice put away by Ron. And unfortunate by Walt to sail one into the net. Nice drop. And we get into the kitchen. But unfortunately, with that cross-court dink, Ron just pops it up to Julius. Another nice one by Ron, but he can't finish the point off. And Walt had a tendency to hit him low into the net during this game. It's his second one. And Ron lets another one sail high that Julius just completely destroys. Four, 3 as we bring the point to neutral. And I just flicked that one out wide. Caught Walt completely off guard, but my follow-up just went right to Julius high, and he makes me pay. I really tried to keep an eye on the height of Julius's drives because with that much power, if it's above basically your hip at that point in the court, it's going to go out. Good reset by me, trying to keep in the point, but Julius continues to push me back, and I can't get the third one. Three, 4, 1. Now we're at 4s. Really good drive by Walt. We take over the serve. And that was one of the first times I put my drive towards Walt. So you could see how it just caught him off guard. He wasn't used to it. That one just goes way too high. Julius finishes it. They take over the serve. 5-6-1. Really nice drop by Julius. And I just saw an opportunity when Julius dinked straight ahead, was able to capitalize, and Ron put it home. Another good dinking battle, but they end up winning that one. Tied at 6 now. Good spot by Ron, and he finishes it. That drive just goes a little too low. You can see, as a general theme, a lot fewer unforced errors. It's always great when you get these longer rallies. Tied at 7 now. Down to the wire. That one stays in. Good hands by Julius to get that. Oh, and Ron's just a little off balance. They take over the serve. Really good rip by Walt. I thought that was going wide, but clearly stayed well inside the net. And Julius puts it high. Ron takes advantage. Now we're down 7-9. It's just a miss hit by Ron. Really good little drip. Puts us at 8-9. Nice rally. We reset back to neutral. Who's going to make the mistake? Oh, and I get a lucky roll off the net that wins us the point. And then Walt hits it into the net. Game point, 10-9. Oh, and I can't capitalize. It's just short. 9-10. We need to stop. We get one. 9-10-2. Oh, and Ron just barely misses it. Tied at 10. Win by 2. Oh, and I miss my dink into the net. Julius just puts it in. And I pop it up to him, and he finishes the job. Really good game. 10-12 loss as we lose the best of 3 series.